Look at that, I didn't click the wrong button today. What's going on? I'm zmoT. It is Wednesday in real life, Thursday on the archipelago. My gold is still full, have not been raided in over 2 days. That's when you know that you need to clear your map. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Actually, let's just check my daily summary. I've been scouted by one person. One lonely person, 0 people the day before. Not very active, as you can tell. So let's have a look at the War Factory, see what we've got. I still do not have instant training, so hopefully, this is the one for you low-level types that this is the one that we should be able to beat. My XP 35, I'm gonna try to beat this. This should be the magical victory tour. How does that song go? Now let's go. We're gonna get Miss Everspark loaded. Last week we used Brick only because I did not scout properly or load my troops properly. Let's have a look, see what we can do here. We've got to get rid of at least one of these, actually 2 of these rocket launchers I should say. I'm gonna get rid of these guys right here. There's going to be a lot of lasers in our faces, so we're going to need to place our troops appropriately, otherwise those lasers will shoot right through. So we're going to come from actually over here. My goal is to not get lasered in the face. I think that's a pretty simple goal and should be fairly straightforward. Everspark does not have a ton of health, so by doing it this way, we should make sure we don't get a laser to the dome. Only got 1 hack off. That is completely okay. Should probably use a flare here, but we're gonna live on the edge and not. Look at that. Double hack. Not really a double hack. I'm also gonna get rid of this mortar and this mortar. We're gonna do 4 hacks in 1 attack and hopefully get rid of some things. Just cleaning up the general area. We're going to attack the core from somewhere about where that barrage just went. Now that barrage was probably a bad idea. I probably want to get rid of some lasers. But instead, we're going to do that. Now those mines need to go anyways, so probably a barrage isn't all that bad. Let's check out the health on the lasers. The lasers are going to be our primary issue, primary concern here. Let's see here. So 70,000 health, I cannot remove those. So we're just going to focus on making a little hidey hole. Don't need to worry about these rocket launchers, they're too far away. So we're just going to clear some mortars, some machine guns, and then we will have probably 1 shock for these 4 lasers. And that should be all we really need to focus on. So pretty straightforward War Factory today. Should be, like I said, low levels. You can probably smoke in and get rid of those rocket launchers. I will try to put a video up tomorrow. My XP, what level account is that? That is an XP, I think it's 35. The account is on a slow, one of the last time zones, so that is going to have to be later on. We're going to walk out of this smoke and do a Houdini double hack, hopefully. Look at that, Houdini double hack. Just got to know where your ranges are, and you know if you have the delay. Things take a second to shoot. So 1 smoke, 2 hacks. Pretty happy with that, actually. So now, let's throw a couple barrages on these machine guns. Did not check their health, but machine guns tend to be fairly low as far as health points go. Let's throw another barrage on that one. Getting our nice little hidey hole ready to rock and roll. Come on, machine gun. Not going to get rid of that, but we've got 1 more setup attack. Not a big deal. Now, if you're not comfortable smoking, you'll notice that this whole right side of the beach, if you drop Rifle Zooka over there, you should be able to clean up basically the entire beach. Just Rifle Zooka with probably, say, 2 boats of rifles, 5 boats of Zookas. Your rifles are just getting shot in the face. That's their only role. Maybe Everspark with Critter Swarm, if you haven't used her to, say, clear the mortars yet. Let's see how much health those machine guns actually have. So only about 27,000 health on the machine guns. Can definitely get rid of those. And now we're pretty much good to go. Grenadiers on the right here, you could get a whole bunch of these factory supplies if you wanted to. just to farm some extra GBE. Nothing ranges those. And where do we want to get here? Realistically, you can probably get 65 cells if that's your goal. Typically, higher level players are only after the fuses and stuff like that. So, anyways, let's keep moving forward. Going to get rid of this, the machine gun. I think I forgot to check the health. Hopefully one barrage gets rid of it. Okay, now, at this point, there's nothing that we really need to do. We could hit core right now. We can't remove those lasers. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get rid of, say, a couple snipers. I mean, all those couple snipers is going to do is save us a couple of troops, but we might as well. I mean, we have nothing to lose by doing it, so let's just get rid of these snipers, I guess. We'll zoom out a little bit so we can see what's happening. We'll try to do a double hack and a re-smoke. Did not do it in time. Now, I didn't even push the button in time, maybe? That was kind of strange. Did not see what she selected, but she seems to be looking at that sniper tower, so let's just do another hack here and there. Get rid of a couple snipers. All that's going to do is make our hidey hole, our snuggle spot, as Miss Silly Merp. I need to check in with Silly Merp. I have not talked to her in a long time. Let's get rid of these mines. Those mines, there's like a 0.01% chance they're going to be an issue. But this war factory should be fairly straightforward. We're just going to barrage the core now. No troop reloads, just a straight up core hit coming up next. Hopefully I can land that shock. Now I'm not going to shock the shock launchers. That might be a mistake. Let's just check their ranges quickly here. But you guys can learn from my mistakes if it comes to it. Nope, shock launchers are way far away. Rocket launchers are way far away. Really only need to worry about shocking 3 lasers, but I'm going to try and shock this 4th one. It's a good practice for those of you who are going to attack Minotaur. That shock is a fairly standard shock. Just touch the left edge in the middle of this laser beam, and you will get all 4 lasers. That being said, let's see if I can actually pull it off. Now I'm going to land with a single smoke just to try to save a little bit of GBE and hopefully see if it goes well. I don't think we've lost any troops yet. No, we have not. So, single smoke landing, highly recommended. We're going to try to smoke all the way to our kill zone. Not really super required, but might as well. Now, you can see there's a little, kind of like a little line on the wall there. I went right to the dead center of that line. And I'm going to shock, like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. And we can try to not lose any troops at all. See if we can pull it off. Come on. Look at that. No losses. XP46, HQ18. No losses on War Factory. No troops lost on the entire thing. Woot Woot. That's spelled W-O-O-T. Or you can substitute zeros for the O's, by the way. Woot Woot. I don't know why I said Woot. Let's have a look at the stats. 0 lost troops, 0 lost troops, 0 lost troops, 0 lost troops. Now, obviously, if you have less GBE, you do not need to shock the boom cannons or the sniper towers. Just get that one shock on these 4 buildings and you should be okay. You see that little square right there? That's what that little rectangle there on the wall? That was my destination. You can see it right there. It kind of sticks out from the wall a little bit. I think it's the shadow from this peak above us. So that's it. That's all. If you have any questions whatsoever, please do let me know. The only question that is off limits is I do not know when the dev video is coming. Every time you ask, it gets delayed by 24 hours. That's not actually true, but anyways, no need for instant training today. Hopefully I will have it set up for... Actually, I'm kind of tempted to try Imitation Game without it. I've kind of had a nice little challenge this week not having it. I will definitely need it going forward, but it's kind of been nice to not have an extra little challenge. Anyways, that's it. That is all. I am zmoT. Thanks for coming in. I shall talk to you all very, very soon. Peace!